Hey guys, in this lesson, we're going to be looking at LIFO. Then we're going to look at the last in, first out. We're going to give you an overview in this lesson. And then in the next two lessons, we'll walk you through an example. Now, LIFO works just like FIFO, except the way that we pick up costs is going to be opposite of FIFO. So as you go through this, you'll start to see similarities of FIFO. The only difference is where we start when we pick up costs to assign to units that have been sold. So let's get started here with giving you a definition or an overview of LIFO. So LIFO utilizes the assumption that the inventory cost flow follows the order in which the newest goods are sold first, not necessarily the inventory that has been in our hands the longest. So the assumption here is that when customers come in, they are picking up the one item that just came in. They're not picking up the one that came in 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. They're picking the ones that just came in. So the cost flow is going to mimic what the customer usually takes at the end of the day, which is the newest item or the newest product. And so that's what the LIFO cost flow assumption replicates. Is what the customer does is they pick up the newest one. And this happens with like milk. With milk, customers try to find the latest expiration date. The latest expiration date is usually the milk that just came into the store. And so they'll go for that one, leaving behind that milk that's been there for a couple of days, which doesn't have the latest expiration date. It has the soonest expiration date. Now, here's an overview of when we use LIFO. Again, this is the same as FIFO and weighted average. We use it for low value items. We also use it for those items that we have high volume in sales. Homogeneous items, so they're very similar in nature. They're not unique. We use this for those types of inventories. And it's harder to track cost of goods sold for individual items. So like, milk, it's hard to track every gallon of milk when we sell 250 gallons of milk a day, right? So I don't want to have to try to calculate, oh, that milk we paid $1.15, that milk we paid $1.16, that milk we paid $1.15 and a half, that milk we paid $1.14. I don't want to have to do that for 250. So we're going to use a cost flow assumption to at least get us in the ballpark, right? So it's not perfect, but it's perfect enough. It's not material as far as the difference is concerned. So let's give you an example here of how LIFO works. Let's say a customer comes in and they have got these 6 units that they can choose from. That's on your screen right now. And they decide to take this first unit right here. This first unit here, they want to take the first globe they're going to take, which means that technically speaking, if we were using specific ID, we would move $15 from inventory to cost of goods sold because that's what was the cost of that globe. However, if we use LIFO, the LIFO assumption says that we're going to use the last one, the latest cost that was received, as the amount that goes out first. So the latest cost that came in was number 6 and $16. So under LIFO, we're not going to move 15, we're going to move 16 because that's the latest cost that was incurred for this product. So $16 is going to move from inventory to cost of goods sold. So sure, the customer took a globe that we paid 15, but now we're charging 16 off our books because we're using LIFO, and that's okay. So if the next customer comes in and they choose number 2, then we would move the next latest cost. So in this case, the next 16, and we would work our way backwards. That's how LIFO works. We start from the latest and we move our way backwards on the costing line. So that is kind of the mechanics there of LIFO. So that is an overview of LIFO. Like we did in the last couple of sections or last couple of lessons, the next lesson we're going to use a simple example just to show you the mechanics of the last in, first out. And then we have a more comprehensive problem in the following lesson that will help you deal with quantities and applying LIFO. So hope you enjoyed this lesson. We'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure you press the like button below. And if you're looking for worksheets that go along with all of these lessons, head over to my website at patrickleemsa.com or click in the link in the far right. And I've got your next lesson right over here. So just click that link and it'll take you to that video. So until then, we'll see you in the next lesson.